Hugo Keenan, obviously, and Will Connor's named in that starting team. You obviously feel they're ready to go for test level?
We do, definitely. Obviously, we've had a few days together, see how they fit into the new systems, etc., and the pressures of international rugby, being able to adapt pretty quickly to all new calls, etc., and adapt to the pressures of international rugby and the new teammates, etc. So obviously Will's been involved with us before. He's been chomping at the bit for a while, and he had a 7-month break to think about that, and he's come back in pretty good form. So we're excited about seeing him. And obviously Hugo, he's had a great start after lockdown. He's an exciting player that can play in a variety of different ways, and they're both ready to go.
With everything that's going on in the country, are you kind of conscious of that? Is there something you'll be impressing to the players that maybe for 2 hours on Saturday we can all be distracted and you might give the country a lift?
Well, of course. I mean, it's we all know what kind of times it is, and we can all talk about the responsibilities that we've got. And we are desperate to help lighten the mood, but we can't put any more type of pressure on our shoulders. How we lighten the mood is make sure that we look after our own backyard and make sure that the performance is fitting for what people want to see.
You could have potentially picked Hugo at 15, but you've gone for Jacob at fullback. What do you like about him in that position, and what do you want to see from him this weekend?
Murray, we've obviously had quite a few sessions under our belt now, so we've looked at different combinations, and we've been very impressed with Jacob. I think he's learning the trade pretty quickly there in the backfield. He's learning how to adapt and get himself stronger in that position. We think he's got all the attributes to push forward in that position, and of course there's going to be elements of his game that we need to keep pushing forward. But we see, Jacob. What you don't see on the wing from time to time is his skill level. He's got great vision. He's able to see things, and he's got good hands as well. He hits a brilliant line, and not always do you get to do that from the wing. So hopefully we can get him involved as much as we possibly can, and also he's obviously a great option though with the left boot at the back.
Yeah, Ed Byrne and Jamison Gibbs-Park set for their debuts off the bench. What's impressed you about those two guys?
Yeah, it's been seamless for both of them. Ed's certainly is a student of the game. Obviously, being in the front row, you might think I'm joking there, but he isn't. He picks things up very quickly. Very knowledgeable, and he's been seamless for him coming in. Jamison, we all know by watching his play that he's a calming influence, and he definitely is that to the team, and he'll add a different dimension when he comes off the bench.
Johnny was saying yesterday that he said genuinely for him they didn't really know the team that was going to be picked when we were talking to him this time yesterday. Was it something like that? Were you still trying out combinations up until the last moment in training yesterday? We've
got to be adaptable, in a game when we're out there on a Saturday, we've got to be adaptable on the field as well. You don't know what injuries are going to occur during a game of 80 minutes, so we've got to be adaptable on the field, and we've also got to make sure that through our training that everyone's coping with the pressures of selection. We want to see people being able to perform in training. So we like to throw a few different combinations in there to see how people adapt, and not just for the here and now, but having a look at different combinations for the future as well. So we've had a great session this morning after the team was announced, but keeping people on the toes and making sure that we keep an eye on things pushing forward as well is the reason for the selection today.